All right, we're here with Allison Kruger, head coach of the women's basketball team after the first season victory over Augustana College here tonight in the RA gym. Coach, give just a brief recap what it feels to finally get one, almost that monkey off your back and finally tally one in the books.
It's a huge weight off our shoulders, I think, just to get that first one, especially with such a young team who's been in some close ball games, overtime at Mary. We had Wayne on the ropes last night. Just to finally finish one and get some confidence when we're in those game situations, I think, is key for us as a young team and in continuing to move forward with the rest of conference play. For sure.
Again, you started the game out, strong, leading, majority of the first half. Went into halftime just trailing 37-27. What did you kind of go over at halftime, kind of, change your game plan a little bit, or what did you kind of go through there to swing things around?
I think us coming out and having a good start again for 2 nights in a row was key for our confidence. And that's one of the things that we talked about last night after the game, is coming out and making some buckets early and getting some stops. And so that was good for us. And going in at halftime, we didn't change any strategy. The only thing we talked about is if we take away their offensive rebounds and points they got off of those and we make our free throws, we're ahead in the game. And so we really tried to focus on those simple things, and we did a better job of those in the second half, and we just made some key plays. And we were being effective, so there's no need to change anything. We were scoring the ball, we were getting stops, but those little things, created an opportunity for them to take the lead at halftime.
Looking just at the stat sheet here, free throws in the first half, you said. Didn't find the the spot there, but coming out in the second half, going 11 for 17, ending just shooting under 50% there. But then the big number I want to touch on, behind the arc, you shot 71.4%. What is that, like you say, is that part of your game plan, or is that just we're going to try and shoot some more and trying to keep them on the ropes, or what with that?
If you look at our three-point shooting percentage, that is never the game plan. We're not a very good three-point shooting team, but I think tonight we took good shots, and that was the difference. They were off of an inside-out kick, or they were off some penetration. They were open looks. And for us, we can knock down open shots. It's when we try to take shots that were guarded that we're not very successful. So we took good shots. We don't talk about shooting threes. We just talk about moving the ball, finding the open person, and getting quality shots. And so that's how we were successful from the three-point line.
Absolutely. 4 players in double digits again. Anessa Rush leading, career high 23, shooting very well. One of those players from, behind the arc. Very, efficient shooting too there. Back to kind of the game plan that you just want to do. Do you try, have all these weapons and try to include everyone, try and, have multiple people score, or what there?
It's always nice when you have multiple people in double figures. That means it's difficult for the other team to stop you. And I think we don't necessarily focus on specific people, but we focus on getting the best shot we can. All of our kids are capable, but making the open shot, making the easy pass is what we focused on this whole week, and I think we did that good job of that this entire weekend.
Absolutely,
Ness had a great game. Ness was on fire, hit some big shots for us, but the thing that doesn't show up in the stats is she played the entire game and she guarded their best player the entire game. And to be able to score on top of working that hard on defense is just a testament to the type of player she is. And she really stepped up for us tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Have this week kind of a full week of practice, going to head down to Upper Iowa, then do Winona again and played them. What's your game plan going into this next weekend?
We just need to continue to build. We need to continue to grow as a team, and I thought we played good team basketball this weekend. And going on the road at those places, both of them are tough to play. But we do have a week again where there's no school. We can just focus on basketball. We need to just continue to take care of the little things and just play simple basketball and just keep working. And everything else will take care of itself. Those are the things that we focus on.
For sure. Well, again, congrats, Coach. Good victory here tonight, and we'll see you next weekend.
Thank you.